Penang captured 3.1 billion ringgit in investments until May 2014, up from 3.9 billion for the whole year in 2013. Up to May 2014, FDI into Penang's manufacturing sector amounted to 2.34 billion, up from 1.8 billion for the whole year in 2013. However, this MIDA's figure of FDI of 1.8 billion does not include Seagate's 1.05 billion investment, which I had announced 2 days ago. As Penang is undergoing high-income economic transformation, our focus is on sustainability to remain competitive in the long run. The state remains attractive to high technology and innovation-based investors, and there is a gradual trend of investors moving their higher knowledge content jobs, especially research and development and design. 3 to 4 new projects in the state will be announced in the course of the year, which may not be recorded in MIDA investment figures. In the process of moving up the value chain, there are expectations of lower value-added jobs made redundant and relocating to lower labor cost countries. These are unavoidable industrial structural changes. There is also a surge of shared services outsourcing or SSO investors in Penang, such as Wilma, Citigroup, AirAsia, IHS, First Solar Global Services, and Toll, which offers high income and high value jobs to locals during the last 2 years. I would just like to stress that this shared services company that I mentioned, they are top companies. Either they are leaders in their respective field or they are amongst the best in their respective fields. Now, even though investment by SSO industries are not captured in MIDA figures, and this is all not included in the MIDA figures, this industry provides average net salaries of 5,783 ringgit per month, according to MIDA 2014, versus an average of 2,786 ringgit per month in manufacturing sector. This sector, you're talking about SSO, currently employs over 7,000 jobs. The Penang State Government had signed an 11.3 billion ringgit joint venture agreement with Singapore Temasek Group, which is actually owned by the government of Singapore. The assets of this Singapore Temasek Group is nearly 300 billion Sing dollars. So when Temasek Group, you look at how much assets is 300 billion Sing dollars. To carry out the Penang International Technology Park in Batu Kawan and BPO, which is Business Process Outsourcing projects in Baru, they will create 21,000 high-value jobs. Also not included or not captured in the MIDA figures are investments in 16 hotel projects with the approximate GDV or gross development value of 693 million ringgit, materializing on the island between 2014 and 2017. Using the multiplier factor of 4.75, the 1,157 new hotel rooms is estimated to create 5,500 new jobs in the accommodation and food services activities in the next 3 years. For every hotel room, you almost create 4.7 jobs. You create nearly 5 jobs. So the multiplier factor will be very good. You understand, isn't it? There will be translation in Mandarin and DM after checking. Any questions? Sorry? Any questions? Yes. Hafiz? Apa?
No, just want to clarify that so far 3.1 billion investment until May, but 3.9 is the whole of last year, is it?
Yes.
So
no, but sometimes it's no. We do not know how MIDA counts. You know. Sometimes we have announced it, it's not captured. And it's not captured. It's captured half here, half there. I really don't understand. So when we make announcements, somehow it's not there, or it's in the following year. So we do not know how MIDA counts, but we of course say this is MIDA's one set of figures. Now we've got another set of figures which we are now offering. And you know, like for example, we announced Seagate a few days ago. This one of course doesn't include Seagate's investments. So I mean there should be more than that. But you may never know, it may not even be more than that. Because they have their own basis of calculation which we are not sure how they count. But you just want to tell you, if you want to look up at the ground, sometimes you look at the ground. You look at the number of factories coming up in Seberang, whether it's Bukit Minyak or Batu Kawat, even in Prague, you can see there are a lot of factories being built. So if people say there's no investments here, it just doesn't compute lah. The figures doesn't tally with what is happening on the ground. I think a few years back when you go through Bukit Minyak, it's all jungle, isn't it? But now when you go through Bukit Minyak, it's all buildings. I'm talking about going through from the highway. Okay, ini orang Penang kalau 6 tahun, 5-6 tahun ada sini, faham maksud saya lah. Masa itu semua hutan belantara. Sekarang bila kita lalui highway ini, semua bangunan-bangunan tersegam, di mana di antara syarikat-syarikat yang penting dirasmikan sendiri bukan saja oleh saya tapi oleh Pak Datuk Sri Mustafa Muhammad sebagai Menteri MIDA. Beliau sendiri datang untuk merasmikan ini. So, itu yang saya nak sebut di sini. Dan when did Seagate close down? Last time I think they lost over 10 years ago, isn't it? When was it? 2002. Remember they closed down their plant and they lost thousands of jobs. Thousands of people lost their jobs. I think a few thousand jobs, isn't it? I think for those Penang nights here, you all remember Seagate closed down their plant in 2002.
Including the Ipoh.
Yes, but then in Penang is the biggest. So you lose thousands of jobs. Bukan 1,000, no, beribu-ribu pekerjaan hilang. Beribu-ribu pekerjaan hilang. Private. So, but now, from closing down in 2002, 12 years later, they are coming back to Penang. I think this is a good sign. They left Penang. They closed down with thousands of job losses. And now, they are coming back to Penang after 12 years. 2014. So I think that's the difference. Kalau cakap dulu dan sekarang, apa perbezaan? Dulu tutup kilang, sekarang buka balik. Tentu ini tidak akan dicatat.